Hey, it's us again.
Yeah,
Flipping
right.
it. We keep coming round, don't we?
Yeah, hope you're all feeling a lot stronger.
So we're now going to do our second day of strength. Always remember, whenever you do it, this is going to be in sections, so make sure you're warm before you do any of the exercises. That is why we've done the warm-up at the beginning. That can be used every single time you do any of these sections. That's really important for me and Linda to know that you're warm before attempting any of these exercises. So our next exercise is our leg strengthening exercise. So we're going to take hold of our band.
We're using that reach again, aren't we, to get
Oh,
that
yeah.
band? Everything we do is for a reason, and we put them all to practice.
Are we going to make a hammock with our band?
Definitely.
So we make a hammock with our band.
Yeah, I wish it were on a beach, that do.
And we had gin and tonic.
Yeah, something like
So make
that.
sure we're in the first third of the chair. And I'm just going to pop my heel on the ground, and I'm hinging from the hip to place the band around the ball of the foot. So my thumb is going down the band like you're holding onto a dog lead, and I'm staying on the side of the knee as I place my foot down. Then I'm going to bring my hands up as if I'm putting my hands in my pockets. So drawing the belly in, lifting through the chest so you can see Linda from the front. Now I'm going to lift the knee and I'm going to extend the leg out. So I'm flexing the foot and I'm going to hold that for 5 seconds. Depending on your range of movement, we're going to slowly come back in, and if you need to stop there, or encourage the knee to go a little bit further back so you're getting some more movement around the knee joint. But we're not in your body to know how any movement feels, just find your range. So we're holding it again, always for that 5 seconds, and we slowly come in. We've got another 5 of these, and Linda's going to explain the benefits for good leg strength.
Yeah, well done. I'm sure you're all doing them good because you've all been taught well in class. Your technique was superb there. Good leg strength, helps us stay on our feet longer, helps again our everyday activities. But here, this could help with our gardening as well. We could be bringing that leg forward, and we could be putting that spade in the ground.
That's brilliant.
I hope some of this is putting a happy smile on your faces as well, because we just wanted to make it as comfortable, as light-hearted for you to just follow and enjoy.
And then that's your final one. Place your heel down, release your arms, inch from the hip, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so foot down, hands as if you're putting your hands in your pockets, lengthen through your body, a little lift, extend your leg out, flex your foot, holding it. But remember, we might not be as good on this side, so don't worry if you need to just let your heel drop down. It's never a sign of weakness if we need to adapt an exercise.
No, definitely not. But I thought Alison was going to go into song there. I had to wait till she finished, of course. I thought she was going to start saying, hands up, baby, hands up, but she didn't. She continued in her professional manner.
Flipping heck. That's why you used to enjoy coming to us, isn't it, Linda? Let's go for 2 more, hold it. So we don't want any slumping. Always maintain that good range of movement, good technique, and feel good in your movement. And well done. Place your foot down, hinge from your hip, and just pedal your feet.
Remember with that one as well, it's really giving us good wrist strength. It's really clinging onto that band, and we know that good wrist strength helps to get those jaw tops off and keep your wrists strong and healthy.
Further ado, and that is what we'll do now.
Yes.
So we're going to fold our bands in
I
half.
didn't know Alison could speak Irish.
And in half again. And then using your hands, roll it into some sort of a sausage. So I'm taking my right hand on top, and my knuckles are stacked with my elbows out to the side. So shoulders away from your ears, just gently tap your toes. If you've got any heart conditions, we need to keep the blood circulating around the body, especially as we start to squeeze on the band. So my knuckles are going outwards, my elbows are coming in, and we hold that, and we imagine we're pulling the band apart. So the right hand comes up, the left hand goes down, and we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We release it, release the fingers. Squeeze, knuckles come in, elbows in, pull apart for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. I'm going to do 2 more of those. Squeeze, push out, elbows in, lift.
Are you counting?
And release. One more time. Squeeze, twist, pull apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake out your hands. But what we do on one side, we do on the other.
Yeah.
So knuckles stacked. So we're doing that 5 seconds again. This time I'm going to ask Linda to explain. Well, she's done a lot of talking before this anyway. But I'm sure you've got something else to add on. Squeeze, twist, pull
Pull
apart.
apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now again, with that lovely wrist strength, what did I say in class once or twice? It could be that dishcloth that's full of bacteria. We need to really squeeze it and dry it on the side. Okay, but also, more importantly, good wrist strength. If unfortunately anyone had a fall and they needed to get up from the floor, they'd have to use their hands and put them down. To keep those wrists strong is another important factor.
Your final one. Thank you very much, Linda. Squeeze, twist.
That means I talk too much then.
3, 2, 1. Release. I think we
Well
need
done.
a bit of talcum powder on here, Linda.
Yeah, we
Look
do.
at them.
I know.
So I'm going to do now the front and the back of the arm. So I'll explain a little bit at first. We're going to stay with one side. So I'm going to take the long bit to my right side, lay the band on the floor. So Linda will show you from the side. So my left hand is free. So now I want you to imagine you've got a newspaper under your armpit. And we get taking hold. But if you've got any arthritic hands or fingers, you might lengthen the band, scrunch your band into your hand to reduce any restrictions really there, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
So elbows in, shoulders away from
What I
your
forgot to
ears.
remember is here, under the elbows.
I've just said newspaper.
Newspaper, did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the cufflinks or the diamonds for the ladies.
Oh, well, elbows
So we
in.
have gone down, haven't we? I've gone to a newspaper now, but never mind.
Elbow in. So now we're going to curl towards the front of the shoulder, never letting the elbow go out or forcing it, and control it down. So why do we do this movement, Linda? What's it good
Well,
for?
we could be actually picking those really heavy shopping bags up. So we have to keep these muscles here really strong. Okay, and again, that wrist strengthening we just did before, keeping hold of those bags. Because you never know, the handles on the bags might break, so you might have to crunch up the carrier bag in your hands.
And just slowing the movement down so your muscles are controlling it, feeling good in that movement. We'll do one more. That's good for us, Linda.
It is.
Relax, just tap your toes. And now we're going dog walking. So our thumbs go down the band. So we always make sure your wrist is nice and straight. And again, if you need to, scrunch the band in the hand. Now make sure you're at the side of the chair, shoulders are back, and you're just going to press. Ladies, this is for our bingo wings. We're pushing towards the back of the chair and we control it back in.
Remember that word control, it's really
And I've
important.
still got my newspaper under my
Yeah.
armpit, and as I'm coming back in, it's a slight bend. So pushing back. And what's this good for, Linda?
Well, this is for what we say, bingo wings. So we would do one muscle, our biceps, and then we do the opposite muscle. And again, it's keeping those muscles strong and healthy. Always remember, strong muscles, healthy, just stays off any medical problems it really helps with.
Last one. and release.
And it's really good that you've got a good side view of Alison doing that as well, so you've got that nice range of movement there, but then you've got a view from the front.
So we're going to do the same on the other side. So now either scrunch the band in your hand, just lay the band onto the floor, pop your tootsies on, elbows in, and then we slowly curl up. So like Linda mentioned earlier about lifting and carrying things, but this is also good for when you are lifting a pan, going from your cooker, or filling your pan from the sink with your potatoes in and lifting and carrying it to your cooker. So it's really important, isn't it, Linda?
Yeah.
We keep these muscles really strong.
Definitely.
Controlling.
We're not going to say anything else that you might be lifting, so we'll just stay with the pan, shall we, and the shopping bags.
Flipping it, yeah. 2 more, and your last one. You're not going to see me much on this next one, but now take it down where your thumb.
It is
Oh, I will
important,
go.
those
Yeah.
teaching points that Alison's saying there, it is important to have the thumbs in the correct place so you target the correct muscles as well. So the thumb always goes down on the opposite.
So I'm going back to the other arm because you won't be able to see me on the side. So just pressing back and control it in. Now I'm going to have one side stronger than the other. Make sure
Definitely.
you change your arms.
So hopefully
And
you've all
in.
changed sides with me. Yep,
Breathe. I know we're breathing.
yep.
I know Linda is because she's talking. She must talk in her sleep.
That's something else.
Last 2. And your last one, and you've completed day 2 of your
Well done.
strength exercises. Fantastic effort,
Well
fantastic work.
Sorry if you got a lot of print off the newspaper under your armpits with that one, but well done anyway.
I was super proud of you all for
Yeah,
continuing.
we are.
Well done.
We are. Well done, everybody.